And it was a concept that came up from just my trips to China and interacting with different elite lifters. And what we see on stage, on YouTube, on Hook Grip is kind of the final product and just the last bit of each lifter's weightlifting journey. And what we really miss out on is the years that they spent and put into building their athleticism, like since they were 10. And so with this in mind, for those of us that are just starting out weightlifting, we don't have 10 years to do that. However, so we wanted to build a duplicable and an educational system that can achieve similar results, so hence came this skill pyramid. I'm going to walk you guys through different levels of the skill pyramid, and so you guys have a better understanding what I'm talking about. Each level of this pyramid is built off the last, and it alternates between ability and stability, which will eventually lead to durability. And so level 1 is called function. Function is looking to build the function and fundamentals of each joint and muscle. So can you own the full rotation of a joint? Can you engage and isolate each muscle without pain? So we brought in an FRC specialist to help out with developing this program. And FRC is great for able to increase the mobility, increase the range of motion of a certain joint. And the product of this program will be a much more confident and durable mobility and body to be able to handle the lifts and the movements. And so level 2 is built off level 1, and this is where a majority of us who are starting to get into weightlifting will begin. And at this tier, we're looking to develop general athleticism. So this will include the ability to generate power, increasing strength and explosiveness, working agility and body control in a dynamic environment. And so for example, we put in a lot of body weight movements like gymnastics or plyometrics to gain a better control of the body before we can add in weights. And also there's a lot of breathing work in this one, so a lot of conditioning. So you can learn how to control your breathing, because breathing is very important to Olympic lifting. Once there's a basic understanding and control of the body's functions, then we can start integrating these principles and concepts to the lift. And this is where level 3 comes in. Level 3 is called technique. And this is for those who are exposed to lifts already and have a general understanding of how the lifts are achieved. How do we get the bar from the floor over our head? And this tier uses progression of light to moderate weights at high volume to achieve a better comprehension in just drilling each segment of the lift. What most of us tend to overlook is that, a lot of these lifters have spent months to maybe even a year just drilling things with a stick before they move to a barbell. And now level 4 is where you start training like an athlete. Level 4 is when we start developing your unique technique and you can start building confidence in your lifts. Once you understand how your body moves, once you have a better understanding of the lifts, then we can start adding intensity. And can you still control and produce speed and grace at 85% or above? And don't worry, you'll find out your maxes at a level 3. And so this last tier, level 4, is actually for those who are actually wanting to push their numbers and want to start getting serious about competing, or those that are 8 weeks out from a competition. This tier is designed to train like a serious athlete, to actually think like a serious elite athlete. So the intention of each rep schemes that were chosen for this program are to help you build that mental tenacity to put your all into this 3 to 6 seconds of a lift. A good recovery routine should be in place before even starting this program, so you should be very familiar with your body before getting to level 4. And so there's a lot of hard work and collaborating, a lot of testing, trial and error with testing these programs on other people to kind of build the final product. And so this is something we're really proud of. And so we want to also reward the first 200 people that are willing to get on board with us on this. And so this program's going to go out for $20 for the first 200 people, and then after that the prices will raise. And so I would love to hear your feedback on this if you guys do decide to buy it. And yeah, okay. Happy lifting.